Yo, Hip Hop Heist, man. What up? We back at it with another reaction, man. Anthony Joshua has been involved in a car crash in Nigeria. Yes, the boxer Anthony Joshua, who just beat Jake Paul, has been injured in a car accident that has unalived two of his close friends. Let's get to it, man. It says Anthony Joshua's promoters say two team members unalived in Nigeria car accident that injured boxer. Man, there's been footage going around where Anthony Joshua's getting out of the vehicle, um, and it looks bad. Like the car is mangled up. Um, Man, okay. It says Joshua had only just returned to the ring after more than a year out beating Jake Paul on Netflix in what was a huge payday, and he was in Nigeria simply to spend New Year with family when this tragedy struck. The plan had been for Joshua to fight again in Saudi Arabia in February before eventually moving towards the long talked about Tyson Fury bout later in 2026. But right now, those plans feel secondary. Joshua has lost two people close to him, friends first and foremost, including his longtime strength and conditioning coach, Gami, and the emotional impact of that is impossible to measure. Gami was by his side throughout fight week in Miami and joined him in the ring after his win over Paul. Whatever he decides to do next in the twilight of his career almost feels insignificant, with the boxing world united in hoping that one of Britain's most accomplished fighters comes through this ordeal in good health. Wow. That is sad, man. Right here it says Gami was by his side throughout fight week in Miami and joined him in the ring after his win over Paul. I believe this is the strength and conditioning guy right here, Gami. Um, that is sad, man. Cause just think about this, right? He beats Jake Paul in amazing fashion, knocks him out, and bro comes in the ring and celebrates with him. And at those moments, you're not thinking that in 2 weeks it's gonna be you're not gonna be here no more with me. You guys are gonna be in the most tragic incident of your lives. Like they did not know that was about to happen. That is crazy. That trips me out how people just are here and then not here. You know what I mean? But man, first and foremost, rest in peace to, I believe, both of these guys that passed away. Uh, it just is very, very unfortunate, man. I hope prayers out to their family. I hope that they get the peace and the proper send off, man. I mean, this is unfortunate. Uh, so let's look at some. The footage is up there, right? Like this is Gami, and this is Anthony Joshua, and this is the guy that passed away, I believe, or excuse me, one of the guys, Healthy. And I think we could read some of the comments. We'll be able to find out if this is his IG. and whatnot. Boom. Okay. Yeah. This is fitness trainer. Um, oh yeah. This is bro. Wow. So this guy is not here anymore. The details of the car accident are not yet out. We'll let you guys know. So he was practicing. Wow, look at that. Yeah, so he's okay. This is Anthony Joshua's um, strength and conditioning trainer that just passed away. That is crazy, man. Looks like he was just focused on the grind, um, and getting to it. But it lets you know that none of this thing is promised or for how long. Once you in this realm, once you in this life, it's like what you do with it, because you never know what could happen, man. He might not have been driving. It could have been another person's fault, the other car maybe. I'm not sure if these guys, I don't think they drink alcohol. So maybe that, but it could have been the other car if they crashed into another car. This is just sad. So let's watch some videos.
It has been reported that the two men who passed away as a result of the fatal car crash involving Anthony Joshua included Joshua's strength and conditioning coach, Sina Gami. The other was his personal trainer, Kevin Latif Iodel, also known as Lots. Gami was a well-respected rehabilitation coach and a lifelong friend of Joshua. He was a regular and key part of Joshua's camp.
Damn, that is sad, man. These guys are right. Not only are they, in the corner, these are friends, you know what I mean? These are real loved ones. And that could have, oh man, that could have been him. That's got to go that's got to play in his mind as well. This shit is crazy, bro. This whole fame and because you know how a tree has roots? Right? And the roots control how big the branches become on the other side. So there's a world underneath the ground, and then there's a tree underneath the ground in the roots, and then there's branches in the tree above ground. Right? So with fame and that type of duality, what's the other side of it? Like, is it losing friends? I don't know. That shit is trippy to me. You know what I mean? I don't know the exact circumstances, and those aren't out yet, of how this happened. But the car looked terrible, and to lose your best friends, man. Oh man, that's not. I could only imagine. Like, I don't even want to imagine. I feel like, man, all we could do right now is pray for bro, pray for their families, and God have mercy on their souls.
For many high-profile bouts in the ring. He was also the co-founder of Evolve Gym in London. Lats, another close personal friend, was the other casualty. He was also an integral part of keeping the former two-time world champions in top physical condition as his personal trainer. An eyewitness gave an account of the harrowing accident, explaining what had happened leading to the two deaths. They said it was a two-vehicle convoy, a Lexus SUV and a Pajero SUV. Joshua was seated behind the driver. Quick recovery, Joshua, and our thoughts are with the families of Latif and Gami. May their souls rest in peace. It has been reported that the two men who
Yeah, that is just unfortunate, bro. Yeah, man. We're gonna let that one rest. And hopefully these guys, rest in peace, man. We appreciate Anthony Joshua and what he's done in the boxing community in the world, for his activism, and being a real humble human being. Like, he's just a real guy. So, as far as his boxing and his fighting career goes, I think that's really just irrelevant to what's going on right now. And man, prayers out to Anthony Joshua and all the families involved from Hip Hop Heights TV, man. Be happy, be healthy, do what you got to do to survive, like Pac said, but also be of service, man. Help somebody out today. I feel like that's why we all here. And hug your loved ones, man. You just never know. So, with that being said, man, hit that like and subscribe, and go get that sticker. It really helps out the channel. $5.55 on the channel store tab. Send a super chat. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, help us bring you this content. Appreciate you guys so much, man. This Hip Hop Heights TV. Let's get it. Peace.